There is nothing more frustrating than a check engine light that pops up right when you start your car on a cold morning. You grab your coffee, turn the key, and there it is. If you scan it and see code P0037, you are dealing with a heater control circuit issue. This might sound complicated, but it is actually one of the more straightforward electrical problems to solve. This code specifically points to the heated oxygen sensor on bank 1, sensor 2. Let us unpack that. Bank 1 is the side of your engine with the number 1 cylinder, and sensor 2 is the downstream sensor, the one located way back after the catalytic converter. Its main job is to make sure your catalytic converter is doing its job of cleaning the exhaust. Now, why does it have a heater? Oxygen sensors need to be extremely hot, like hundreds of degrees hot, to provide accurate readings. To get them working quickly after a cold start, the car computer sends electricity to a tiny heating element inside the sensor to warm it up fast. This reduces emissions and gets the engine running efficiently sooner. The code P0037 means the computer tried to turn on that heater, but saw a low voltage on the control circuit. In plain English, the computer is trying to power the heater, but the electrical loop is broken or shorted. The most common cause, honestly, is that the heating element inside the sensor has just burned out, exactly like a filament in an old light bulb. When that happens, the circuit opens, and the voltage drops. Another common issue is physical damage. Since this sensor is under the car, road debris can fly up and cut the wires or smash the sensor body. To fix this, you need to get under the vehicle safely. Find the sensor on the exhaust pipe after the converter. Look at the wires first. Are they burned on the exhaust? Are they cut? If they look okay, unplug the sensor. You will need a multimeter here. With the ignition key turned to the on position but the engine off, check the harness side of the plug. You should see 12 volts coming from the battery or fuse box on one of the pins. If you have power there, switch your meter to measure resistance or ohms, and test the 2 pins for the heater on the sensor itself. If your meter shows infinite resistance or no continuity, that confirms the internal heater is dead. At that point, simply replacing the oxygen sensor will solve the problem. Remember to check your fuses too, just in case a shorted wire popped the fuse for the heater circuit. It is a simple fix that you can often do in your driveway with a basic wrench and a multimeter.